my
have it.
computer.
There we are. We recorded. Okay, there we are.
Mhm.
And as simple as that.
Yes, it is. Thank
And
God.
we're in the room, but across the world.
Yes. And Southwest Wales,
Yes.
we just saw a program. They found the rocks that were used for Stonehenge
Yeah,
right
that's
in.
right. Yeah, yeah. In the Preseli Mount. I'm not far from there, actually.
Wow. Well, I'm coming someday. I'm going to visit. We're going to come. We're going to visit.
Oh, we have somebody in the room.
My husband, he works online for the IRS of all people, and he's a mainframe programmer. So
Do you
he's right
know,
there.
everybody has a place in life and everybody has a place of work of what they choose, you
Yes,
know?
exactly. Oh, we know that one. Yeah.
Yeah. So, welcome.
Thank
I take it that you may well have had readings before.
No, with you? No. But
Oh, no.
readings, yes. Oh,
Oh, readings, yes, but not with me.
with with mediums, I usually have readings with psychics that do bring, my mom through or my dad.
Yeah.
But I have gone in the past just to find out about this and that, and but not necessarily, people who have passed. And so I
Yeah, well, we'll see how
Mhm,
we'll see
mhm,
how it opens up because you know the connection sometimes
mhm,
um, may well be the philosophy of it than the direction.
mhm.
Um, but an open mind and an open heart is always what we need. Now, I normally work as a evidential medium, which is about this disincarnate people that come through, and I also work as a psychic, which is the working with your energy
Sure.
and the timelines. So, how is it that I can help you today?
Well, when I asked myself that question, what came up, of course, I always love to hear from my mother and my father,
Yeah,
very close to my mother, and I feel her with me
yeah,
often. And I always want to hear from her and
right.
that she's here and everything. But
Well,
then also, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
let me just see who I big because before you come on, strangely enough, I was talking to somebody in Canada,
Oh,
um, and then a Spanish lady. So um, I did become I was aware of a lady beforehand that I want to come on. Now, the lady that I have that my awareness
mhm,
is a lady that um, there's a light-heartedness with her, all right?
mhm.
But what I want to say is that I do not want to be on the wrong side of this lady either, because she can give firm direction, is what I feel.
Hmm.
Um, and and although she was interested in people, we have this stereotypical thing of we tend to think that all ladies are nosy. Um, but what she says, she liked to know what was going on in the community. Would you understand this? This isn't being nosy. This is about um,
No,
being part of the community. Would you understand this at all with this
I
lady?
don't know. From this woman, it might be. I mean, I do have a friend who passed who would be interested in the community.
Right?
Uh,
Okay.
mhm.
Let me just go with it because the lady that I have here makes me aware of that there wasn't any goodbyes said.
Right.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Now I don't know whether that was with your mother, but the lady that I have here
Hmm.
certainly we didn't say goodbye, is what she puts
Yeah,
in.
I got chills. So it might be the right lady. Um,
Okay.
I got chills, but we'll see. We'll
Right,
see.
right. Well, that's the evidence I've got so far with this. So it's the community that she would be, well, not, and again, I stress it's not being nosy, it's about being aware of the community.
I have to tell you that the person I'm thinking of,
Yeah,
when she passed, there were three celebrations of her passing. I mean, three of them. There were so
yeah,
many people in the community that she knew and worked with.
yeah. So that's the important part of that. Um, and and of course, earlier I felt as if she was quite a, you know, quite a joyous, quite a gentle person, but firm in mind.
Yes, yes,
Okay. Um, and sometimes it's not always who we were looking for, but it might be the wish. Um,
yes.
and do you know, I do feel quite elegant with this lady as well. All
Hmm.
right,
Mhm.
because my appearance is smart in the way that she makes me feel. But
Hmm.
she talks about becoming weak um, at the end of her life, is what she says.
Mhm, mhm,
Um, because I wanted the way she makes me feel is she became a shadow of herself.
hmm,
So I know that there is a journey that she talks of having to struggle to keep strength. Do you understand this? So there is a frame. I don't feel as if do you know
hmm.
I don't feel as if that she was on a bed of sickness for very long before she passed because she goes quite quickly is what she impresses on me. Do you
This,
understand this?
yes, this person went very quick. That's why he didn't say goodbye. In fact,
Yeah.
I yeah, I offered, she was, yeah, I'm not sure if this is the person, but she said she feels pressure. And I said, well, can I take your class for you? And she said, no, I'll be all right. And then
And that was it. God, because I felt as if there was this that there was a weakness within her, you see, as in, um, and there may well have been something that was there prior to her passing,
Mhm,
right?
mhm,
So I'm not a medical doctor, and so the
mhm,
diagnosis of things is,
mhm.
but it's like there was something missed or a misdiagnosis. There's an element in there.
Must be,
Right. Okay.
must
Well,
be.
it's just the way that it's impressed on.
And she had done a
Do you
lot of,
know this lady's quite infectious as well,
mhm, mhm,
right?
mhm.
In the way that she can stir up is the wrong word. That she could
Inspire,
inspire.
excite,
That's the
mhm,
word.
mhm, mhm.
Um, and she has that, and she has
Motivate.
a very firm belief, right, of what things are to be, what will be. Um, and she has there's a healing nature with this lady as well,
Mhm, mhm,
right?
mhm,
And she talks about being able to give sound advice,
mhm,
right? Because I feel quite knowledgeable with her,
mhm,
in the way that that- I can't help but feeling this elegance with her, this
mhm,
the way that she makes me feel.
mhm,
Um, and th- th- I have to, and it's not often I explain, I describe something like this. She's radiant.
mhm.
um,
Oh,
there's this like an infectious smile as well.
oh. Do you get
Where
a name at all, or a letter, or anything like that? Do you?
I don't always. Sometimes
Mhm,
the thing is, what happens with me is if I go
mhm,
looking for it,
mhm.
Rob is going to make it up. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
So they'll just drop
You
it
might.
in
Yeah.
for me
Mhm,
because while this is a while this isn't the connection with it, it
mhm,
is about the essence of the person.
mhm,
All right,
mhm.
of who comes
Sure.
forward.
Okay.
Because the problem when we have with the sitter sometimes, not a problem, but when we think of two people,
Mhm.
and while you're holding the thought of two people, it's where we get the the crossover,
Oh,
right?
because there, all of a sudden I just had another thought that thinking of someone else who was older than this person and um, would be concerned about the community, definitely. And
Uh, uh, Let
I,
me, I
mhm,
don't, yeah, let's not bring somebody into the room. Your friend that you were talking about earlier,
mhm.
you would understand the evidence of what she's been given about the elegance of being able to deliver. Um, well, nurturing people is what I want to say
Yeah.
with this lady.
Oh, this is both of them
All right,
nurturing.
okay,
Yeah,
then
big
let me
time.
try and right me try
But
and
how about
resolve.
age when they passed? Because the one they were different ages when they passed. So if you could
Right.
hone in on
Would
that.
you understand? um, somebody in their mid-70s.
In their what?
Mid-70s.
Mid 70s?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what I wrote down the number 76. All right. Um, but that might not, don't hold on to that to be the
Okay.
exact.
I got chills again.
But
So I don't know. I don't know.
are they both at the mid-70s then?
No, no, no. The other one was younger.
Younger, but you
She
understand.
so she taught yoga, and I was a yoga instructor, and I I was an instructor in her studio, and she was younger. That's what was so surprising. I mean, she was just gone, and everyone was so shocked. But she had done a lot of physical work, rearranging something, her office or something, and it just was
Happened.
too much for her. That's the
Right,
younger.
okay.
Hmm.
And your other person
Hmm.
would have been were neither of them in their 70s then?
Yeah, yeah. The other person in the 70s.
The other person was in this, right? Okay. Now, now I've got two people in me
Oh, oh,
in my awareness. You see,
okay.
because when we're
Oh,
looking for something,
hmm.
because psychically as well, I will pick up on what you're thinking. In
Oh,
that. So when
oh.
we have two people, so let's concentrate first of all,
Yeah.
obviously, and then we'll go looking for mom and dad.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Um, but so we're talking about the yoga teacher now, then the younger,
Okay. Hmm.
right?
Okay.
Okay. Um, and while you may well be the most or can be the most confident of people,
The most what?
confident of people, right?
Oh, B.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, you being confident.
Uh-huh.
That is sometimes that element of the imposter syndrome. You'd understand,
No.
um, where where we don't always think that we're delivering what we need to be delivering. Now, because it was interesting when you said about yoga, the yoga teacher,
Hmm.
and you do. Are you also a yoga teacher then?
I was a yoga teacher. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And I
But
taught in
this
her
is about
studio. Hmm.
yeah, but this is about discipline.
Hmm.
This is about for you, it's always about the honesty. Honesty is always the best policy, right?
Yeah.
And I do feel that you, in your own right,
Hmm.
are uh, a teacher,
Hmm.
but not just of one subject. I have to say,
Hmm.
there are many things because um, as Welsh people, our traditional musical instrument is the harp,
Hmm. Hmm.
and the Celtic element of this. But you have many. Obviously there's many strings to your bow.
Hmm.
All right,
Hmm.
and it's all the things that interest you, the
Hmm.
things that will benefit others, and it's not always about the benefit of you. Do you understand
Hmm.
this?
Hmm.
Right?
Yeah. Hmm.
Um, but sometimes she talks about you have to give kindness to yourself.
Hmm.
It's not always about others, and
Hmm.
sometimes we have to stop and reflect on where we are, because although you're raging yourself, and I love the background that you've got in there with this and just above your
Yeah.
head, all right.
Yep.
Um, that radiance comes at a cost sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
because this is about the element that they talk about fatigue, right? And this is fatigue with you, okay? And would you understand that? Because you have a you have an element within you that you can. Right. Okay. The analogy is we cannot pour from an empty jug.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
And sometimes you feel as if you have to give so much back into the community.
Hmm.
But it's also about the guidance. And now I know that I can see on there now, you have the Reverend, is it Reja?
Oh, Reja.
Reja, is
Reja.
it?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Reja
Yeah.
Joy Green.
That's my
All right.
soul name, Reja. Hmm.
Okay. And in that, it is about the your pastorship So your teachings to people is widespread and not just concentrated. Do you understand?
Mhm.
And now I also get this thing about the knowledge that you re retain. But would you understand also why I feel as if I need to talk about a book or books, whether there was a writing of the book? Do you understand any of this?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm vice president of a nonprofit organization that publishes a book.
All right. Okay. Um, and yet, and yet, um, sometimes we forget ourselves, and I've got to come back to this
Hmm.
because a lot of things that you do is effortless in the way that you can change people's outlooks,
Mhm.
okay, and understanding.
Mhm.
Because whether you do any healing yourself, but this is about how you've healed many in understand. But a lot of it is through words also. You'd understand this.
Through words, did you say?
Yes, through words.
Yeah.
So whether it's in imparting of the knowledge, um, and do you know, how,
I
I'm trying to get the right word for this.
I could tell
And-
you I narrated some audiobooks. That's word.
ah,
Mhm.
okay,
And spiritual books.
right, fine.
Yeah.
So you'd
So,
understand why we've gone from the book, and now I needed to say it as a, and you don't realize how much of that actually um, makes people reflect
mm.
because we don't always get the feedback. Do you understand?
Oh, thank you. Yes. I don't
Right?
hear back, but I just guess and hope that
Well, this is the awareness that's there to give, because you're not going to hear it from elsewhere. These are the people that understand you, right?
Mhm.
And sometimes we need that little bit of an accolade to know that it hasn't gone unnoticed,
Mhm.
that it's there. And the the one word sometimes will change somebody's, perspective of things.
Yes. Mhm.
And so you have to realize that um, you carry on regardless. It's not, but and that and this lady that I'm aware of, Jay,
Mhm.
um, has um, has the foresight now of understanding.
Mhm.
And what she also wants to make clear to you is um, she can unequivocally um, confirm that there is no judgment that side.
Oh, oh my God. Because that could be, I think who you're talking about is
Yeah.
the scribe of the book that we published. And we published an early manuscript of her book that she scribed. And it was before it was edited. And I always thought, I don't know if she would have wanted that. If she, like you said, no judgment. I really wanted to hear from her
Yeah.
that she is okay with our publishing
Oh,
the early
then
manuscript.
remember these things resonate with you. All right. All I do is repeat what it's given to me, and so they know that you need the comfort. You know, and it's not comfort to know you're right. It's comfort to know that they
Yes,
are right.
yes,
That they're comfortable with that.
yes.
And there are many people that we could go through, but actually it's about that you again with these ladies. It's about you don't realize how much you change a person's life, and sometimes it may well be a thankless road that we walk, but every step is the effort that's rewarded. And again, I've got to come back to this judgment. Okay, you have to understand the judgment isn't there. Um, and nor is it from elsewhere. It's about it's about the good walk and the good. No, this is about what did they say? Walking the talk, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
all
Mhm.
right.
Mhm.
But you believe in what you say,
Yeah.
and it's your conviction of what you have and what you believe
Mhm.
is the strength that you give to it. You don't see, and that background of yours just gives me that feeling of the way that they want to show you. Do you know the life that we spoke of before is the reality of where they are now? Okay, where we see that the positivity of prayer as well,
Mhm.
okay, is heard very clearly that side.
Mhm.
So all these things, and sometimes you can say many to cover a lot of people that you come across because you're a person that doesn't forget.
Mhm.
Um, and for each of these, everybody that comes into, and I'm sure you believe this anyway, but
Mhm.
anybody that comes into our lives, or everybody that comes into our lives, has a purpose,
Yes.
right? And just by being in our presence is all that's needed sometimes. And sometimes we don't have to say the words. Do you understand this? Right? Um, there is something about, I may well be jumping between this. This is about, I know you spoke about there was like 3 celebrations for one of the ladies, but this is about a memorial or like a plaque being placed in memory of someone. Do you understand this?
I don't. It could have been for either of these women. The scribe is known around the world, and the
Okay.
other one is very popular here in Omaha. So.
Um, I just feel as if it's more to do with this, the scribe, as you say, the
Mhm.
scribe. Um, um, there's an element of being unassuming with this lady, all right, but yet powerful.
Yes, yes, very much.
um,
Yes.
the presence is there because I want to be able to. Um, all I want to do is speak the truth,
Yeah,
right? Um, there's no real hidden agenda.
yeah.
It is about getting and with this lady, I have to say, she makes me feel as if there is a continuation of things in her name. Um, and I don't think it's the book or the thing. It's a
Oh,
continue. Um, let me just see if I can get that
oh,
clarified.
mhm.
Whether there's a whether there's like a it's not the best description. It's like that whether there's a prize in her name or there is a um something that is given in her name.
Oh,
So, like sometimes we would have like a bursary or something, or, like, uh,
like a scholarship or an
like a
award.
scholarship, but it's not, it's like a recognition of achieving something,
Oh,
um, in her name.
hmm.
Or would you understand any of that?
I don't. I
So
don't know.
we've,
She
we've
she
published
got.
the book, haven't we, from the scribe? We've published the book, right? Um,
She didn't want her name. She didn't want her name tied to the book until after she passed. She
right, but
very.
her name is on the book.
Oh yeah,
Oh, right, okay,
as
yeah, yeah,
editor. I mean, she's the scribe of the book.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay, right. Um, it may well be, but I feel as if there's a continuation. You see, is what she
Hmm.
says.
Hmm.
There's a continuation, and this isn't about talking about. There's something to do with the book. There's a continuation.
Hmm.
There's it is to do would you understand one of her books being on display? I know it's a bit random, that I think. Um, um, it's like a book center stage or center place.
Mhm.
Do you understand this?
Center place. Uh,
Where? That's I don't know. Uh, it's easy accessible. It's like it's viewed by people. I can't see what she's trying to put in my head here at the moment. Um, her book wouldn't be on display in a building anywhere, or in a uh, like a. I'm not talking about a library. I'm talking about somewhere,
mm.
and it's more like a sacred space, um,
It's the other edition, like we did the original edition, but the other one, the edited edition, is has sold millions of copies around the world. So I
right.
wouldn't doubt that it is someplace,
Okay.
very important. Uh-huh.
Because there's a continuation, is what she puts in. There's a
Mhm.
continuation in.
Well, there's a course of love that said it was a continuation of the course, so
Ah,
yeah,
right.
it's called A Course of Love. And then Sebastian Blacksley out of Argentina, he scribed from Jesus and Mother Mary and
Yeah.
Archangel Gabriel, and that seems like a continuation. So
Right. Okay. Uh, as
mhm.
long as you're understanding it,
Yeah,
because I'm just repeating what she
yeah,
keeps placing in my mind, the
uh-huh,
continuation of,
sure,
right?
great, great.
And there is this element where she makes me feel as if she makes an appearance, but not in appearance as in the physical form,
Hmm.
but the appearance of her thoughts,
Oh,
right?
hmm,
Because it is that divine connection. It
yeah.
is that purity is what she talks of.
Mm. Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
um,
Mm.
there's no deviating from this lady, mind, because what she believes in is what she believes in,
Oh, yeah.
right? And what she was committed to was that. And she says your work hasn't gone unnoticed. Your
Oh,
work,
oh, oh, good.
right?
Oh, good.
And she
Yes.
says you have to trust it,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Um,
Mm, mm,
you should never use the words "Who am I?"
mhm, mhm.
So either who am I to receive it or who am I to? Do you understand this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And she says, because there are times when you hear me, is what
Mhm.
she says. Trust,
True.
trust in the words. Trust in the words. Um,
Mm.
she also gives me this. uh, Would you understand where I feel as if it's either beads or something that this lady?
Oh, a, a necklace? Yeah.
Yeah,
A
that's
pearl
the.
necklace? Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. I know that there is this that she keeps.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you understand this?
Yeah.
Because I feel as if I'm
Oh, yeah.
messing about with them. um,
Hmm.
valuable to me, she says. Valuable to me
Oh. Oh.
in the way that she does that.
So she's okay with our addition. That's
Oh
so,
yeah, and I think that's the whole point.
yeah.
Do you know when we ask the question?
Hmm.
Um, do you know what she places in my mind is that we will use every avenue
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
um, to
Of
to
course. Of
to
course.
get them to get it through.
Exactly. It's his message. It's Jesus. It's the Christ. It's our source. It's the message.
Well, people work with Christ light, and they call it many things,
Mhm.
but ultimately it is about the channel of pure love,
Exactly. Yes.
right? In the way that
Yes.
and she places in my mind, say, um, do you know when we use a channel, it's about how clear it can be
Mhm.
in just getting the notifications there. And interesting, she used that word notifications, but this is about the confirmations.
Hmm.
Um, would you, she talks about seminars. She
Seminars?
talks of
Mm.
delivering
Hmm.
the seminars. Do you understand this?
There are seminars, yeah.
Yeah, okay. But would you yourself understand um being present or delivering?
Hmm. Yeah. Oh,
Um,
yeah.
because she says it's in that moment that you stand with us
Mm-hmm.
because your awareness changes.
Mm-hmm.
And she says that your voice carries beyond those four walls.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
And she has this, the word I heard was bewilderment of where she is. This like an awesomeness
Oh,
of
okay.
of where it is everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's everything that we believe. And she says, but I don't believe in Christ. I know Christ.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Would you understand?
Oh,
And
yeah. That's,
my hands are here in the way that she speaks.
oh, yeah. Wow.
Um, and it is about, it's not about the substance.
Yes.
It's not, we don't see to believe. We now are in the knowing.
Yeah. Knowing.
I, she's always known Christ, but now she knows him.
Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, she had that voice all her life. And then it said, eventually it said, this is a Course in Miracles, take notes.
Yeah,
But she knew that voice her whole life.
yeah.
I mean, they say
And
she was an atheist, but she was,
but it's not. Do you know what? Um, those that wish to control will hold many to account. Those that believe in the freedom of the mind
yeah.
and the belief beyond are the ones that carry the heaviest burden.
Hmm.
And that's unusual for me to be speaking in that term, in that manner.
Hmm.
Um, it's more about the clarity she always sought.
Yeah.
There's no deviating in this.
Right. Right.
The-
That's
she-
true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's where it's at. She mentions, she says there is a young man now
Hmm.
who has who has the channel.
Ooh.
Okay, and I want to say that either you're already aware of him,
Hmm.
and there is a lot of truth in that,
Hmm.
in what is delivered,
Wow.
and it's not about the experience of life. Sometimes it's about when the right time appears.
Hmm.
And again, this is about the continuation, but it's in a different, in the way, I don't know how your lovely friend delivered everything, but this young man seems to be doing it in a different way.
Hmm.
Um, if that makes any
Yeah.
sense to you,
Yes.
right? And she's very much aware of that
Oh, good.
because she is still connected to the work, you know.
Oh, wonderful. I thought
Um,
so.
yeah,
Mm.
uh, it is not futile.
Hmm.
Do you know, she puts in my mind, there's a lot of mocking,
Lots of what?
okay? Mocking of the work. So mocking is the
Oh,
like
oh, mocking. Yeah.
yeah. So you know
Yeah.
we don't believe on you you're weirdos.
Yeah.
All
Oh, yeah.
right.
Oh, oh, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's in every walk of life. You know, I've got family that think I'm
Oh, oh, yeah.
doing, um, but she says this is the most important message, and this is what she says is about the embracing, even more so now, about um, and while we spoke of the Course in Miracles, She says, because some miracles are happening right now
Hmm.
before your very eyes.
Hmm.
And this is about understanding that there's something about a prophecy as well. All right.
Hmm.
The I want to say prophecies, but it's prophecy,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
And she says, and I have to come back to this. There's a young man, she says, the young man. There's
Hmm.
an involvement in that, in what he brings forward.
Hmm.
Do not lose, do not lose yourself in the desperation of mankind,
Hmm.
in the worry of what the direction is,
Hmm. Right.
right? Because it will not last in the
Hmm.
way that we think, and there's an element of control.
Hmm.
But she says, know, know that, know that we are right.
Hmm.
Um,
Can can I
would,
ask?
would you understand whether your involvement in whatever it is that you do is expanding?
Yes, I wanted to ask if she could help, if someone could help us. We've translated it to German, but the Germans are very strident. They won't let the original edition,
Yeah.
the one we did, the before it was edited, they won't let it in Germany. So I'm asking, can you whisper in their ears? Can you tell them? Can you calm their fear? Can you somehow
Yeah.
liberate the original
It,
edition in Germany?
yeah,
But
I'd lived in Germany for a while,
oh, oh,
and I know that when it certainly when it comes to religion as well, um, in that aspect of things, there are some very free thinking people
Mhm.
in that. But what I have to say to you, it does get to the right people. It
Oh,
does get,
mhm.
because I feel as if there is somebody already there that's trying to champion it. Okay. You might not be aware of it right now, but
Okay, okay,
there is somebody that wants to champion it,
that's how I feel.
right?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but it's not just Germany, there's somewhere else as well. Um, my mind went to Switzerland for some reason.
Oh yeah, Switzerland too, sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Because they're trying to stop it in all of the EU.
yeah, yeah, it
Austria,
doesn't,
Switzerland. Hmm.
yeah, okay, but it's just my, my
Yes.
awareness shifted then
Hmm.
into that space. Um, yeah, no, Switzerland has a very open mind to many things. And the avenue that you go down might not be the avenue that's needed. It's just like another door opens. That's what you have to remember. Another door opens.
Okay.
And it's not in the intensity that we're aiming for, but what it does, it sets it in motion. Because the intelligence of spirit of the world, and that's what it is intelligence. They know what you're striving to do, or they know that you're, you're trying to do the good work, is what I'm going to say. And so they're not going to allow that to fail,
Hmm.
because I have to say that the work is sacred to an element of it.
Yes.
Um, and people remember that the mindset is being changed
Yes.
away from the beyond to the reality of the material world.
Uh-huh.
And she's adamant. She's adamant that it gets there.
Hmm.
We are all equal here.
Yes. Yes.
And it's the confirmation. She's just so um she's so alive with it. She's so alive in being home
Mhm.
in that aspect. But it doesn't mean that there isn't an interest. It doesn't mean that she can't keep a finger in, you know, the hand in the
Oh,
or
good.
keeping a hand
Good.
in which she in the way that she says. But this is more to do with about um your steadfastness, your your courage. She calls it courage. Um,
Wow.
and she says that um, always remember, while people do not wish to understand in the channeling of things,
Mhm.
but yet they will turn a microwave on,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And we don't see how that works,
Exactly. Sure.
right?
Exactly. Yeah.
And she says, just because I've gone doesn't mean the broadcast has stopped.
Wow. Hmm.
So then there are people who already connect to her, is what she says. There are people.
Hmm.
And I have to point my finger at you as well. You are one. And then she says, do not ask for me and then ask if it's me. So there's an element where you might have that doubt when you're doing the connection. Do you understand?
Hmm.
And she's quite adamant about that. It's don't ask me and then ask if it's me. You know, I'm I'm here. I'm very much present. I'm
Great.
very much present.
Great.
Um, as she was tireless in what she strove to do. She talks about you too. And this is where she comes back to this element where she says, you need to be kinder to yourself, right? She says it's not always about achieving.
Yeah.
And she says you find it hard to reflect sometimes.
Hmm.
But what she does have to say to you is everybody has a beacon of a shining light.
Hmm.
And whereas she was in her belief, she says you have to understand, and this comes back to this, your work doesn't go unnoticed,
Hmm.
or hasn't, not doesn't, hasn't gone
Happened.
unnoticed.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Um, I don't feel as if you have the way that she makes me, you don't have the same focus as she had
Hmm.
in the way that um uh, the trust, the
Hmm.
trust that she had in what she did.
Hmm.
You know, there's no putting it off the rails. You know, they've tried so many times to it's about talking about neglect.
Hmm.
Sometimes we feel the work that we do is neglected.
Hmm.
And she says it's far from.
Hmm.
Because we come back to the analogy of dropping the pebble in the pond,
Oh, good. Okay.
right?
Yes.
Remember that. It's how it
Good.
starts.
Yep.
And she says, and that
Mm.
ripple is still going outwards.
Great. Excellent.
We didn't come here to be the disciples. We came here to guide those that are prepared to listen.
Hmm.
Um, know that the truth is out there because I sit with it. That's what she says. So the truth will cut through everything.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, you have a question of, am I doing enough? Right? Beyond doing enough is what I am. Beyond doing enough.
And when I can't do, there's there's no I'm there's no one following me.
Uh,
Um, and we may have to our organization, which is me, we're going to have to, move it on. I have to trust that the next step will be taken care of. Whoever, is the
yeah, it
continues.
doesn't finish, you know,
Mhm.
it doesn't finish,
Right,
right? And
right.
so this is what you have to understand is where you're at now, and your frustration sometimes
Mhm.
of give me the answer. um, it is actually about um, somebody's going to pick up the book and realize,
Mhm.
okay, because while while sometimes we can be set in our ways, there's an element where a reintroduction of the youth will be there.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing, no gate is ever closed,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
all
Okay.
right? And the
Okay.
doors are always open,
Yeah.
but it might not come in the direction you're expecting it.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Um, would you write every evening? Do you journal or something?
Do I journal?
Yeah.
Um, no. I send out a daily lesson in reading
All
daily
right.
for years
Oh,
and years and years and
yeah,
years.
okay. Oh, that may well be because I know that there's a repetitive element
Mhm.
that's there. So because everything is recorded,
Yeah. Yeah.
do you understand?
Mhm.
Right? And so it's about
Oh, see, sure. It'll continue.
yeah,
Great.
just right now there is no room for you over there, is what she says. There is no longevity. Longevity may well be your hindrance, is what she puts in there. Because there is this element where, because she says, when the time comes, she says, you know where you're coming to, don't you?
I know what?
When the time comes, so
Mhm.
in the crossing or whenever that comes up,
Oh, okay.
but you know where you're coming to, don't you?
Yeah.
Right? And it is those open arms. She says, because we've all come home.
Hmm. Hmm.
Do you know, I have to say the way that I feel when I'm talking to you right now
Hmm.
is that you just have to know you have to know how much you've done. You have to know that it hasn't been worthless.
Okay.
Um, the blessing is you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Uh, would you understand that she talks of the blessing of the name, right? So, would you? Is there an element where you would work as either like a celebrant or something about naming people? Do you understand any of this? I
I
don't
don't,
think a celebrant is about giving people names.
oh, I don't know. I've changed my name several times.
I no, I don't feel as if it's
Oh,
that.
huh.
Um, um, the way she makes me feel is we're gifted a name, we're gifted a name.
Hmm.
Um, this isn't about reinventing ourselves.
Hmm.
This is about the. Would you please hold on to that?
Okay.
There is a okay. There is a there is a male. There is a man who uh, who you will come across,
Hmm.
who is sent,
Hmm.
um, who will make a difference to give you comfort that this doesn't end.
Hmm.
As somebody you already know, I think, because this doesn't end. She says this does not end.
Great. Good.
Does not end.
Hmm.
And we also know that you are grateful every morning that you open those eyes because the grace is sent out. Do you understand this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Just know that they know. Uh, you and yourself, I've just got to say, in the way that it's unusual for me to be working in this aspect of it, things, but you need to know yourself how valued you are. And I feel that, I feel gratitude to be able to sit to talk to you today.
Oh,
Um,
mm,
because the connection is beyond most people's concept.
mhm. Yeah.
Um, and miracles do happen
Mm,
because we know that the saints walk amongst us now.
mhm, mhm,
Uh, there was something else. Uh, there is some, she takes my mind. I felt as if it was something that she may well have left behind, and it's to do with a cloth or an item of, I don't know if it's clothing, but there's a cloth, is what she seems to show.
mm.
Would you understand any of this?
No, I wouldn't. There may be some people who would.
Well, yeah, would you just hold on to that?
She left a cloth. You
Yeah,
said
it's
cloth
like a
behind.
symbol of something.
Oh, sure. Okay.
There is a symbol that
Hmm.
it's a symbol that um, she held as it being recognizable
Hmm.
of the work.
Hmm.
You wouldn't have the symbol that you use for your um,
For the book,
yeah.
we have a star.
Or is
Um,
that what it is? For
no,
this,
just
she talks of the
we
symbol.
have let's see.
Let's see.
I can't
Oh,
uh, how
oh,
can I there?
oh, yeah, I can see that. Right. Okay. Fine.
That's the
That
pearls
is
because she saw a vision that had pearls. It had a black book with pearls draped over it. A vision.
abs perfect, I have to say. Perfect. Because it's the purity of it.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's right. So we know. So that's the
Oh,
emblem,
good. Okay.
right? So
Oh,
that's the
great.
emblem,
Oh,
and
wonderful.
and
Good.
and the book there thereby being on display.
Oh, yeah.
It in that. Um, I am going to have to step back because I've got to move on. What time is it now?
Oh, oh my God. Look at that.
Yeah. Doesn't
Oh,
time disappear when we're in that moment?
yes, it does.
I'm just being reminded of because
Yeah.
I do have another reading in about five
Okay.
minutes. I have to say I'm quite fascinated in the way
Mm,
that has opened up.
yes.
I have no idea exactly what
Mhm.
what what the movement is, but I do know there's an element of the channel that has to stay open
Yes. Okay.
in the belief of man
Hmm.
and God.
Hmm.
Um,
Thank you. Thank
yeah.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, thank them. What was this lady's name?
Helen Schuckman.
Do you know what? Can I just explain something to you now?
Yes.
They kept showing me my wife,
Oh,
and I thought, why am I? And I should have
is
just
she
went,
Helen?
she's Helen.
Thank you.
And I'm thinking, I'm thinking, what's Helen got to do with this? You know? And do you know, in those moments, I kick myself.
I know.
I, I really do kick myself for those things.
Right.
Um, oh dear.
Oh,
Eh,
well
but
then,
anyway,
Rob, I'm
it's
going, let me see you. I will see you again in the future. I know this.
okay.
Okay. I will let you
Yeah,
go for your next
I'm
appointment.
good. It's been an absolute pleasure, honestly. It's been a pleasure. Thank
Thank
you for
you.
sharing your energy with me.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you
you
so
very
much.
much. Bye now. I've
Bye-bye.
got to go.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.